How's it going, everybody? Second video of the day, same principle as the news show one. As the title implies, Jiang Jun seems rather lacking. He was touted as the group fighting powerhouse with attacks that are all very zone attack like. We'll get to that in a minute. But in my opinion, this shouldn't mean that a character by design should be bad in 1v1s. It's fine if he doesn't excel in them, but to design him to be weak is a whole nother story. In my initial frame check video I complained that he has 600 millisecond combo lights, but turns out they changed that. We're looking at 500 millisecond combo lights now. Every comboed heavy attack from Jiang Jun is unblockable. Which means, if your opponent sees a combo attack without the unblockable symbol, he knows it's the second light. With enough practice I can see players never missing that parry. The one move people thought would be somewhat of an opener in 1v1s was the kick. It's performed as a soft feint from his forward dodge heavy. Let's look at the numbers. All these are fixed timings, no variance. The heavy always starts 200 milliseconds into the dodge. The attack lasts till the feint timing, meaning 600 milliseconds, and then the kick is 500 milliseconds. If we compare it to a similar move from another character, then it has to be Kensei's pommel strike. Both always attack from the top, then a bash, which confirms a light. But there are big differences. First of all, Jiang Jun's attack needs a dodge, which telegraphs the move even more. Kensei also has multiple soft feint options out of the top heavy, not just the pommel strike. And on top of all that, the kick is 100 milliseconds slower. And at 500 milliseconds, this also means that it is reactable to most players, unlike Kensei's pommel strike, which requires godlike reflexes to dodge on reaction. Everyone I've talked to was surprised how easy it was for them to dodge the move, despite it being the same speed as Valkyrie's shield crush. All players have to do is force themselves to never attempt a parry on the forward dodge heavy, but just block and wait for the unblockable symbol to pop up. Jiang Jun can throw a light even if the kick whiffs, so either attempt the guard break or parry that light. His side dodge heavies also have a soft feint as well as a hard feint option. Being able to feint them to neutral is insanely good. The soft feint light on the other hand always comes from the opposite side from the attack and is 500 milliseconds. Which makes it similar to Raider's stunning tap, but without the option to do it from an unblockable. So once again, never parry the dash heavies, but always wait for soft feinted light. Another one of his rather lackluster moves is Sifu's Poise. It's his back waddle which is performed with the same input as hidden stance or full block. In general it is very similar to hidden stance. He can feint his attacks with it and also start attacks from it. He regains stamina rapidly when doing it, which also works well out of stamina. But the one thing which makes it worse than hidden stance is the fact that it is vulnerable to guard breaks. I'm not saying we need another broken-ass defensive tool like hidden stance, but as it is right now, it's a back dodge with slightly more iframes that boost your stamina regen. It won't make him a defensive monster. Other little things that seem weird are, for example, his guard break punishes. It doesn't get a heavy, unlike... oh well, I'll just sneak this one in here. Look who gets a heavy on guard break now. But back to Jiang Jun, he's stuck with a zone on guard break, which deals just 20 damage. But now for his team fight. Don't mind me missing every second parry, that's irrelevant. But pay attention to the hitboxes. Imagine this was a Nobushi or a Kensei. Both of them would have hit everything around them. Those are the two characters he's mainly competing with. His attacks need larger hitboxes. This is what he was supposed to be good at. Same goes for his grab after a parry. It gives damage reduction to the opponent, so it's not a ganking tool like Shinobi's Sickle Rain, for example. Regarding his feats, I personally haven't tested them, but I heard good things about them, both in terms of uniqueness and how they changed the playstyle. His tier 4 feat sports a short cooldown and will be seen in a lot of teamfights, for example. but it will take much longer to figure out the exact use of all the new feats, so I'm not going to touch them just yet. And that's it for Jiang Jun. There will be 2 more videos tomorrow, so stay tuned. Until then, thanks for watching. Laters everybody.